Wild West Crypto Show, broadcasting on location at the Boston Convention and Exposition Center at the Global Blockchain Conference. They have AI here, big data, and we really, there's been a great group of people that we've been able to network with and meet. I was able to pull over Tammy Kahn. She's with BT Block, interesting company, consulting group that you put together here. Tell me a little bit about BT Block and what brought you here to Boston.
Sure. Well, I live in Boston, so that helps.
That helps.
But BT Block, we are a consultancy firm focused on really bringing design thinking to the blockchain for enterprise customers. So there's a lot out there. I mean, this is a crypto show, so it's all crypto all the time. But what I realized is that there's a lot of companies that could leverage blockchain technology, but are a little scared of it because they just think crypto.
They don't know how to do it.
And to me, it's the architecture that underlies the cryptocurrency and what makes cryptocurrency possible. The idea that you can take data, lock it in a box, and that's the only form it can ever be, and that's what makes Bitcoin possible. To make all these cryptos possible, you can do the same thing with any supply chain. So you take a big company that has a supply chain that has to figure out how to track something from the beginning to the end so that consumers can have the peace of mind that it is what it says it is. This becomes very interesting. And I also think some of these companies are going to have to place some bets this year. Big data is going to be one, AI is going to be one, augmented reality is going to be one, blockchain is going to be one. So we come in there, we're like the Navy SEALs of the blockchain space, and we really flesh out, hey, should they build something? Not every company. Blockchain is not a panacea. People think, oh, just throw blockchain at it. It's like, no, it's not. Like, there's an app for that. The blockchain makes sense where it makes sense. So does it make sense? What are the pain points? Can we actually solve it? And get in there, roll up our sleeves, get our hands dirty, and figure out, can we get to a minimum viable product that can actually disrupt their industry? And that's what we do.
Yeah, well, that really is fantastic. This enterprise solution and helping companies figure out how to use the blockchain. They're all looking for something like this. So I think it's an absolutely great idea. It's a great angle to come into the market. So what is your background? Where do you come from?
I'm a recovering tech CEO. Back in 2009, I started a company in the social media marketing and engagement space, really focused on small businesses and leveraging this new thing called Twitter and social media and figuring out how to turn that medium into something that makes sense. So I kind of like to think that, years later, I'm looking at this new paradigm shift because I feel like I kind of missed it. There was that dot-com boom. It was maybe a little too late for that. I watched it, but I couldn't really leverage it. I came in to my own during that app boom, which was good and interesting, but it wasn't a game changer.
Yeah, it wasn't a dot-com or blockchain.
So, but I look at this decentralized web as an absolute game changer. This is a shift in paradigm. I think that our children will look at us the way we look at our parents when we say we didn't wear seatbelts, and they're going to say, you did what with your data? And I think that this is finally going to put a construct around it that's going to make the internet make sense.
Well, I hope so, because I'll tell you what, our data being out there, there's no privacy. Really, kids have no idea. They're growing up in a society where there's no privacy, there's no, everybody is just assuming that every text and every conversation, everything is in the world forever.
Yes.
And it is a travesty.
Or they're
horrible.
not assuming it, and then you talk about Alexa and how it's always, guys, it's always on, which means it's always listening, and if you're not paying for something, you are the product, and so there's all of those things. But I do think that blockchain offers a real unique opportunity here if we all start to embrace it. And part of what I'm going to talk about here is just how helping, I hope everyone here just kind of leaves a little bit empowered about the underlying technology that made cryptocurrency possible, but that can actually have real world implications. And I think one company at a time, one industry at a time, but eventually my hope would be that it just becomes the way. It just becomes the order to the chaos. So.
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. You got to come to the Washington Elite AI Blockchain Summit. I know we talked about it off screen, November 30, December 1. So what's the social media? What's the website? I know you got to get on stage. How do people get a hold of you?
It's btblock.io, and the Twitter handle is btblock_io.
btblock_io and btblock.io. Tammy Kahn, thank you so much for coming on.
So much.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
See you soon.